As we all know, Act 2 of this episode is set to release September 7th. I'm not sure if any of you guys have seen the leaks or not, but this act is already looking to be extremely promising with some upcoming changes Riot has announced, and the speculation for some of the things we can expect in Valorant. If you haven't been in the loop on all the features either confirmed or teased in the past months, we've got you covered. In this video, we are going to talk about not only what has been already confirmed to be coming, but recent leaks and speculation surrounding features we'll likely see too. So if you want to stay in the know and get a feel for what to expect in Act 2, don't forget to like and sub, and let's get you up to speed. And if you're interested in getting up to speed mechanically to prepare for the upcoming act, we've got an insane offer for you. We have a free trial going on our website ProGuides.com. When you sign up, you'll gain access to hundreds of lessons from your favorite pros, and you also get to have one free session of coaching from our Radiant and Immortal level coaches. Each session is individually tailored to your specific needs to help you improve at maximum speed. So make sure you don't miss out on this crazy deal today. Alright, let's head into the video. The first topic we have on our list, and the one most of us are excited for, is the new map being released in this upcoming episode. This map, despite being codenamed as Canyon, will instead be called Fracture. This map is looking to be extremely unique and unlike any other map too. In its simplest form, the map is distinguished by its H-shaped loadout, with a visual split down the middle that reveals two different biomes on each side. You'll have long zip lines also that connect the two sides of the divide. Like previous maps, keep an eye out for the heavy tie-ins to Valorant lore. And there are a lot of interactable objects. Now, if some of you are already questioning what the heck is going on, here's the dev's answer. When asked about his goals for this map, level designer Joe Lansford said, "The idea for the map came from a simple question, what if? Specifically, what if the attacker started on both sides of the map, pinching the defenders? We really wanted to ask players to rethink some fundamental assumptions and give them unique problems to solve. For example, for whom is the neutral space really for? From there, the goals just all focused on supporting that what if. The H shape of the map, the neutral spaces, the zip lines, everything is built to reinforce that core idea. This map is definitely going to feel different from the traditional maps. I honestly don't know how I feel about this. This style of map could completely go against the fundamentals of Valorant as we know it. But that could also be a good thing as well. What do you guys think after hearing this? Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Moving along to the next confirmed change in this episode is the Immortal rank reverts. For those of us that have been playing since beta and earlier episodes, you might recall that unlike the Immortal rank today with just numbers, it was once divided into three separate ranks, Immortal 1, 2, and 3. Now, Immortal is simply the place for any players in between Diamond 3 and Radiant, which is usually around 10,000 or so. Riot has confirmed that they will be reverting the Immortal rank back into 3 divisions in Act 2. Now, I know this might not seem super applicable to some of you if you are not near the Immortal rank, but hear us out. With essentially 3 ranks being added to the rank distribution, the skill levels among players will shift throughout all ranks. Diamonds will likely find more lower level Immortal players in their games, Platinum level players will more likely find more Diamond level players, and so on. But this isn't necessarily a bad thing. In fact, I actually think it is a good thing. This change will hopefully allow for all players within a lobby to be more closely related in elo and skill level. For example, an Immortal player in the top 2000 might ever so often find a Diamond player or two in their lobbies. This is somewhat problematic because that Immortal player is a lot closer to Radiant than that Diamond player is, making that skill disparity potentially quite large. With the old Immortal 1, 2, and 3 ranking system in place, it is a lot less likely that Diamond level players and high Immortal players will be put together. Essentially, this revert will hopefully tighten up the skill gap not only in the upper ranks but across all ranks as well. Not to mention, Riot has also stated that they are planning to make higher ranks slightly more populated. So that means your rank might go up, and Riot can also make the skill gap matchmaking tighter to accommodate it as well. We'll have to see, but this should be a good thing for us. Up next, we have a new skin bundle that has been set to release sometime during Act 2. Although there isn't much more than just the speculated melee skin in this picture, there have been data files found of something labeled Spectrum, which is possibly the name of a skin within this bundle. The main hype behind this bundle comes as a result of the collaboration with the producer and songwriter Zed. Zed is an avid Valorant player who usually plays within the Immortal ranks when he is not doing his day job. The coolest thing in my opinion about this bundle outside of the skins is that this collaboration will likely open the door for future collaborations with other influencers. Are you guys excited for this bundle? I know I am. On that same note, I think we're all excited for this upcoming battle pass, as it gives us skins for all the main guns. Skins like the porcelain set are super cool, and the new player cards and sprays are top-notch quality. I can't wait to get some of these goodies once Act 2 starts, especially the Phoenix on Phoenix Mirror World player card. That one definitely has me hyped up, as well as the Dogecoin buddy. Speaking of which, we all know the butterfly knife was a massive success, considering the shop literally crashed after it was released. I remember my friend was waiting for it before we started a rank game, and he ended up not even being able to buy it when it launched. Needless to say, I think the butterfly knife is here to stay, and some cooler new variants will come out in the near future. Maybe not in Act 2 specifically, but I'm hoping we get some cool fantasy version butterfly knives soon. This leads us to our question of the day. Today's question is, what are you most excited for in Act 2? Personally, I can't wait for the new map. While Fracture may be a very different map in concept, I can't wait to see how Fracture plays, and I want to see where it ranks among the other maps in the game. I just hope that when it releases, a lot of people in the rank queue don't dodge it. Let us know what you're most excited for in Act 2 in the comment section down below. Now, let's get right back into the video. Another major change coming in this episode is a brand new mode. With the ranking system as it is today, the higher elo you are, the fewer amount of players you are able to queue with. When you get up to Immortal and Radiant elo, you are only allowed to queue with one other person. Well, with this new tournament mode that Valorant is releasing, you will now be able to play 5v5 with your friends. If you are an avid ranked player or you simply like competitive environments, this is a change that you should be super excited about. Not only does this mode give you a competitive environment by letting you play in pre-made versus pre-made tournaments, but there's also prizes to be had as well. Another great thing is that the scouting board will let you find teammates and list yourself as a player looking for a team if you don't have one already. I'm so excited for this new mode, but I'm also curious about how often these tournaments will take place. And they better have Radiant points for rewards. I'm down terribly right now and I can barely upgrade my butterfly knife, let alone all the new skins coming along. This next topic is kind of speculation, but we have a lot of confirmations, and that is a potential Yoru rework. Now, I know to many of us, Yoru is in a bad place in the game right now, so a rework is inevitable, right? Well, yes. Riot has confirmed that they plan to rework Yoru, but also, Riot recently talked about how Yoru's rework will be indefinitely delayed, so our dreams of a rework Yoru might also be dead. With that being said, I, along with many other players, are waiting eagerly for any news for when this may come out, but it's still possible that it'll come out this act. If you have been keeping up with the dev talks, the skins team said that the butterfly knife wouldn't come out until next year, but we just got that recently. There's a chance, guys, don't lose hope. I think there are a few fundamental aspects of Yoru's kit that definitely need to be changed. First, his decoy footsteps. These are simply just not a good ability, and very rarely do they actually work like they are intended to. Now that Yoru has been out for a while, very few enemy players actually fall for those decoy footsteps, essentially making them a wasted ability. Outside of that, I could see a flash rework or more flashes added to his kit. What do you guys think? Continuing this idea of agent buffs and nerfs, outside of the expected Yoru rework, there have also been some speculation of some agents that need either buffs or nerfs. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Skye is arguably the most overpowered agent as of right now. She not only has the flashing ability of Breach, but also has info gathering capabilities similar to Sova. This is just simply too much utility for one character to have. Whether it's nerfing the effectiveness of her flashes or not allowing them to recharge, Riot needs to rework Skye's kit in some way to make her less overpowered. One cool way that people suggested was to make her flash duration scale with how long the bird flies, so that if you aren't pop flashing out of a smoke, it's not an instant 3-second blind. I think that in and of itself could tone down a lot of Skye's oppressiveness right now, and would be an amazing change. With Skye nerfed, maybe we'll see some more play out of Breach and maybe even KO, because all the other initiators except Sova are pretty overshadowed by Skye's insane power right now. Next, we have KO, which might be surprising to some of you considering not long ago many people considered him overpowered as well. KO is a character who just doesn't fit into any team comps as it stands right now. His ultimate has been very underwhelming to players, and his other utility is fairly mediocre as his flash has a fuse sound, and his knife doesn't ping like a Sova dart can. Overall, I'd like to see Riot make some changes to his kit to make him a more viable initiator. Also, I saw an interesting comment the other day saying that they should make KO be able to crawl when he's down, which I think certainly would help a lot. If he's downed, reviving him is literally like defusing a spike. You can only do it if you're winning, which makes it kind of pointless. Finally, we have Phoenix. Phoenix is in a very similar spot to KO, but a little bit different. For a while, Phoenix was being played in a lot of team comps due to his entry ability. Now, it seems like he has fallen out of the meta almost entirely. It's not that there's anything wrong with Phoenix's kit, but like KO, he just doesn't fit really well into the current meta. He lacks movement, and his flashes are pretty dingy right now considering all the other great flashes in the game at the moment. Hopefully Riot can find a way to make him a little more explosive like he felt at the start of the game. What other agents do you guys think should get some changes? Finally, if you haven't been living under a rock, you probably know about Deadeye, the new agent that's speculated to be next up on the roster. Although nothing has been confirmed, there was a small teaser in the Year 1 anthem that hinted at Deadeye. Now, like we said, nothing has been confirmed yet, but in the recent map teaser for Fracture, the French voice is assumed to be Deadeye's voice. So it could be that he's coming to the game sometime in Act 2, but not at release. If that is the case, this act is looking to be potentially the best one yet. We get a new map, a new tournament mode, and potentially a new agent. This will be exciting for sure. Well, those are some of the upcoming changes, leaks, and speculation for this upcoming act. Are you guys excited for Act 2? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to keep up to date with our daily uploads just like this. Also, make sure to visit our website ProGuides.com for some truly amazing on-demand coaching. This has been your host Sergeant Frost, and I will see you all again in the next one.